Mike's defense claimed that Mike himself was a victim of abuse growing up, and that it had even pushed him into doing the same. Mike's uncle, Teddy Jones, even took the stand to support this. So Teddy says he remembers there's an incident when Mike was in his early 20s. Teddy arrives at the house to find Michael's father holding him up against a wall by his throat. Teddy screamed at Mike's father to let him go and eventually took Mike home with him because he was scared for his nephew's life. Is that an excuse for murder?
Never.
No. But here's the thing. There is no medical records ever presented as evidence to show that Michael had repeated head trauma, that he had been diagnosed with them. But the prosecution had an excellent rebuttal for all this. If the plan was to argue that Michael Jones had some sort of cognitive deficiency that made him take his girlfriend's life, well, then that same cognitive deficiency would have made it hard for him to do his job, to get all of those accolades he received doing such an amazing job. He was trying to fool the jury using the same tactics he had used to fool his friends, his colleagues, and his girlfriends. They shouldn't fall for it. After deliberating for only 45 minutes,
sheesh,
the jury was back with a verdict. Michael Jones was guilty of first-degree murder, meaning premeditation.
Yep.
And with that, the jury also had the option of recommending the death penalty.
Yep.
However, they chose to show Mike some mercy. He got a life sentence instead. Diana's mother, Lena, had a lot to say about Michael's punishment, though, and she put it in words that I think any mother or loved one could relate to. Look at me. You came to my home, you sat at my table, and you took my daughter away from me. There is no punishment harsh enough for what you took from me. Nothing can happen to you that will satisfy me ever again because you're a coward. If you would be now for what you took from me.